It's called I don't know if it was one, the last one or one before that, but this one is a great album. Freddie Gibbs did his thing on this one. And it's Midwest, you know what I'm saying? It's from Gary, Indiana. So I'm always going to rep in the Midwest.
Where's Freddie from?
Who? Freddie Gibbs? He's from Gary, Indiana. Who else is from Gary, Indiana?
Michael Jackson.
There you go. And I think Mike Epps is from Gary, Indiana as well.
Was Michael Jackson signed to Motown?
Yep. Motown, feel laid back again. Go, go, go. And something, ham.
This is a good question that I wanted to chew Moyo out about.
Which actually put that album over Alfredo and Bandana. Alfredo was the one I was thinking of. It's the one I've gone back to most from Freddie Gibbs, easily. And not that there's anything bad with him. I just go like, man, he's older. He's been through some. You gotta go through some things and talk about some grown up stuff to me. And like, this album was a lot more of the. I remember when Big Sean came out, and I was like, this dude is so talented. He just ain't talking about a goddamn thing I can get behind. Big Sean. I was like super talented, but in the beginning I was kind of like, I can't get with this album. Like this is 20-year-old stuff. You know what I mean? As I go like, there's nothing I can really relate to. And then as he got older, his last time I was like, there we go, I can relate to this now. People talk about the hardships of life. I'd be with it.
See what Moyo talking about right now? She knows she about to get chewed out.
Well, for Moyo?
Yep.
What happened to Moyo?
We had a discussion about older Michael Jackson versus younger Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Younger Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson, right?
Younger Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson?
Kid Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson. ABC, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Vocally, he sounds better than older Michael Jackson. Do you agree or don't agree?
I strongly disagree.
Oh, we only had a conversation no more.
Was this only you and Moyo having this conversation?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know why do I talk to you?
What?
Younger Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson. I don't know what older Michael Jackson was whining. Do you remember that?
Oh my God! Somebody's ears right now
Exactly.
are busted.
He could not sing.
What are you
younger
talking?
Michael Jackson?
Wait a second. There was a song Michael Jackson did called Butterflies. Okay, you know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, Butterflies was
You talking about the one that was playing with the volume? All you got to do is want that sounds good. That one? All you got to do is walk out with and I you like that.
Why are you doing it? Now, see those parts right there. They were, but you do it. What you're forgetting is like they were in tune. He was in a whole key that sound good.
Yeah.
It was an amazing song.
Okay.
And Michael Jackson has crazy range. He's got like crazy octave range.
Okay.
He just doesn't sound like a child.
I don't enjoy talking to you anymore.
This wasn't even you weren't even having this argument with me. You asked me a very simple question.
When I'm making a point, all I need you to agree with me. This is the relationship with Deion Lack.
You asked me a question. You said agree or disagree.
Thank you, Zup. Thank you, Zup. Zup
of course,
agrees with me.
Deion, he could hit the high notes like he did before his balls dropped. Deion, are you saying his pops being the way he was with Michael Jackson was better? First off, Con, just because you're loud does not make it right. It's super facts. Oh, yo. Just because you're loud doesn't make you right. Go back and listen to those. Like you asked for all this one. You did ask for all this one.
No.
Butterflies is dope. No, I mean,
wait till I make this to a soundbite. Wait till I make this to a soundbite. I'm gonna say it again.
Don't do this. Please don't make this a soundbite. No one's gonna watch this stuff then. No one's gonna watch this. Like, this is the kind of dumb shit you guys are talking about on this show. like who's gonna want to tune in to that?
Tell me a song you said, wow, Michael Jackson is really singing right now.
Butterflies. I just did. He was singing his ass off on that song. Your face is just
dude. Oh my gosh, yo.
Oh my goodness. I just did.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Okay, here's my question about the agree to disagree. Let's say it was you, right? And then let's say it was the other 6 billion people on Earth. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, how many people does it take for you to agree with them? How many people do you go like, no, y'all all 6 billion of you still wrong? Like, what's the number?
This is my opinion. Mm-hmm. And what my ears enjoyed was younger Michael Jackson.
Sure, what your ears enjoy, that's fine. But that doesn't mean he's a better singer then than he is now.
I don't agree with people that don't like She-Hulk.
Okay, well, that's a whole different thing. You know, it's funny. I'm so burnt out on dissing She-Hulk. I've been dissing She-Hulk for 2 weeks now, and
I'm done.
And the show hasn't got better. This week they're supposed to actually have Daredevil come on, so I gotta go skip the last 2 episodes and just watch this one because there's no way I'm watching that dumb shit.
Oh boy!
But I will watch Daredevil, and I will fast forward to when Daredevil comes in.
Let me ask you this then. Mm-hmm. This is another argument I was about to end my friendship with Moyo.
Okay.
Who you gonna take? Mm-hmm. Jodeci or Drew Hill?
Well, I know you're a big Drew Hill guy, but I'm actually with you on the Drew.
Yes.
But it's mainly because I don't know a lot of Jodeci, but I do know a lot of Drew Hill, and so I relate more to Drew Hill in general.
Because I was about to grab the back of your neck to make you listen to me.
It's a very violent song. Dion, I told you guys this before, man. If you play any Drew Hill, Cisco in general, if you play that first Cisco album around Dion, you're gonna get the greatest. Yeah. Somehow, man, me and Dion were coming back. We were going to the crib. Right? And we were coming back from the studio one day. And I remember Yo was in her back seat. It was back when I had the Hummer days.
Yeah.
Somehow she fell asleep on the greatest concert ever. Dion did it was Mad Drew Hill songs and Cisco. Oh, and Dion was killing. Yeah. He didn't miss a single ad lib.
Yep.
He was killing
sunroof.
In the car.
Yeah.
Dion was on top of the Hummer, like the ornament on the front.
I think I say it again. Yeah.
I was like, this might have been the greatest show I've ever gotten. Though it was just me and him. I felt like
holding top of the Hummer.
I felt like Michelle Williams in Destiny's Child. I was like, I can't hold a candle to this guy. There's no way. I see how people jump up and they become stars. I was like, there's no way I can hang up. What's up, G Cypher?
Yeah, with the money side.
So we agree there. There's a lot of people who are gonna pick Jodeci.
It's a generational thing,
probably,
because I think.
But you're not really that far from a Jodeci.
No, I'm not. I grew up, listening to Jodeci. Uh-huh. I grew up with Jodeci, but for some reason, their music smelt musty. Like just seeing them in the wife beaters, and leather outfits, I was like, they just look like they stink. And then Jodeci, then Drew Hill just came with like a fresh red, very 90s, and it just felt like color. Mm-hmm. But Jodeci was a lot of black and white. Mm-hmm. I didn't see them in color until they went to Casey and JoJo. They just felt very much.
Casey and JoJo had a few hits.
Yeah.
They were killing.
All my life,
baby,
I pray for someone like you.
They were killing, bro. And I just remember, I always make fun of Casey when he did live. Live. And actually, we're just gonna start a car. We're gonna find an old car and just hit that note for you, Casey. That's great. Don't worry about it, Casey. Don't worry about it. We actually got this horse stomping around back here.
Imagine somebody selling out their concert like, yo, who are gonna be there? Oh, we got Baby Bash. We got we got Lloyd. We got G Dep. We got Casey and JoJo.
G Dep from Bad Boy.
It's like, no, man. Stop.
G Dep, dog. Oh my god. Yeah, I ain't heard G Dep in the longest. Oh shit, that's mad funny, yo.
Oh my gosh.
Jodeci was fire. I'm sure. I gotta find some Jodeci.
I appreciate you saying was.
The last episode has Daredevil through it, Chaz. I think it's pretty good, actually.
Hey.
We'll see, King Sam. We'll see, because that show.
I enjoyed it, man.
Yo fell asleep and made me watch that. I was like, hey, this is the last time. I'm shocked that Dion never saw The Cosby Show. I'm not shocked. Dion's silly, guys. Dion's silly. Dion is the anti, this is popular, I'm not participating.
Can we all agree that there's no way we can watch all the TV?
You can't watch, but the thing about The Cosby Show is that it wasn't like a show that was on. It was a cultural phenomenon. That was the thing about it, is that for black shows in the 80s and into the 90s, I think they ended in 92. I think they started in like 84 or something like that. They were like not only the premiere show for black people, but the premiere show in the country. They saved NBC. It was like an I Love Lucy of its time, but for black people. So it's not like it was like this era now. There's so many things like people like, you seen Fleabag? And I'm like, I don't even know what network that song. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna catch all this stuff here, right? But at that time, it's like one day a week. The show's coming on for 8 seasons, and it's like you've had to catch one episode because it was that. It literally been like, what, you never seen I Love Lucy for the 90s? You know, it was the biggest, or The Simpsons. Yeah, it was bigger than The Simpsons until Simpsons like took some steam later on, or Seinfeld. It was those shows. You know, at that time, it was like. It goes like he was always the number one dad when they did those. When they did those number one sitcom dad. Right. He was always number one.
But it was a sci-fi. The Cosby Show was a sci-fi.
What do you mean it was a sci-fi?
He was a doctor, right?
Yeah.
And she was a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
With 15 kids, right?
They had 5.
And they was always at the house. They didn't go to work at all?
No, you only saw them when they were at the house. But you saw him. He had a home practice also, so you would see clients come in, and then you seen, I think maybe at the hospital like once or twice, I can remember seeing. But it was mainly about raising the kids at the house.
It wasn't real.
But it was like, when we're at home, this is what you're seeing. It's not a workplace comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a family. How often did you see Carl Winslow at the police station? Not to the later seasons when they run out of ideas.
But he always had the outfit on.
You would see Cliff in the doctor's outfit. He didn't have to do it so much. But yeah, that's why it's like, wow, you never seen the cut. Because it was, what other one did you say you never seen? Game of Thrones. I can't be mad at you for never seeing Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
What else is there?
There's a lot of shows.
There's a lot of shows, bro. There's a lot of shows now. That one is surprising because it's like, what were you doing? This is the 80s. This is what we did. We sat around and we watched.
So the shows I watched was Fresh Prince, Martin,
of course,
Living Single.
We are living,
and I was outside a lot. We played football. We played.
But Cosby's Show came on after the streetlights came on. You were inside, or you was getting your ass whooped. You know what I mean?
I just didn't catch it, man. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I try to blame it on my mom, but I can't. I wish I would love to talk to all my friends in the neighborhoods. Like, we didn't have that discussion of did you watch the Cosby Show?
It was just something that we watched. Like, In Living Color was something we watched all the time. But it was like In Living Color, Fresh Prince. This is 1990, so Cosby Show.
Yeah.
But I remember being 5, being like, hey, what's on tonight? And I remember like later on, even like when the Martins came along and stuff. I mean, it was Blossom. It was Step by Step. That whole TGIF. You know what I mean?
Those.
Then,
so what channel was that? So
those,
I can know.
Those were ABC.
That I probably would just never change to NBC. And Fox was Martin, Living Single. I just never didn't rock with NBC because I can't think of I can't even think of an NBC show that I watched.
Fresh Prince. I think that was NBC.
I lied.
I think Fresh Prince was NBC as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But no, like it'd have been different if you were younger. I'd be like, nah, you wouldn't know.
No.
I was like, no,
that was my prime time.
Yeah, that was your era.
Prime time. Yeah.
To see this stuff.
Yeah. 100%.
But if you hadn't seen Game of Thrones, I'm like, I ain't mad at you.
It's when I say if I look up, I might do a whole video of content of shows that I didn't watch.
Mm-hmm.
Of like look up like shows you had to watch. Mm-hmm. You must like best TV top 100 and see ones that, and kind of cipher through the ones I haven't watched. So it was Stranger Things. Everyone's talking about Stranger Things.
Stranger Things was a good show.
Up until I would say 4 years ago, I didn't watch The Wire.
Okay.
Up until like
I caught The Wire late as well.
6 years,
but
was The Sopranos.
Tony made me watch The Wire.
Yeah.
He was like, "You can't live here and not watch The Wire." I've still never seen The Sopranos.
Oh, it was great, dude.
Yeah, I've still never seen The Sopranos. I remember like Sopranos was on probably sometime, I think it started when I was in high school, but we didn't have HBO. And then shit, they ain't really have HBO until the last few years. When it's like, I remember the HBO app became $15.
Yeah,
and it was like $5, or it was like
HBO
mad
Go, right?
cheap. Yeah, it was like mad cheap, and that's when I was like, oh great, I can watch this stuff that's on here now. But I love Claire. Well, Claire Huxtable's still the finest mom.
yeah. To this day.
To this day. I can't think of a more sexier mom in sitcom than
Sexy black, right?
it can be whatever. You can name me a
Sexy mom.
Well,
in
now
this
it would be
sitcom.
Sofia Vergara
From
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
Uh-huh.
Sexy mom. Sexy mom.
But she'll never get like Best Mom Award or anything like
Right.
that.
You know who I liked?
Harriet.
You know who I thought was adorable? I loved her eyes. Remember Rock's wife?
Oh yeah, she was always really cute.
Yeah, I liked her.
She ain't no Clado.
There ain't no Blado. And people don't give no love to light skinned Viv.
No,
Why? Because he replaced her?
no, she just wasn't like special. She actually had the job first. She turned it down.
Really?
She was like, show about a rapper, pass. That's what they showed in the in that special they did, the reunion.
Really?
And she turned it down.
I don't think that's true, man. I watched it.
She literally said that.
I think
She said that.
I think the dark skin one said that.
No, there was a light skin on Viv said, Daphne Reed, Tim Reed's wife, said, yeah, it was a show. They asked me if you want to be a show about a rapper. She's like, pass. And then she didn't pass that second time. You know? No. But she was lame in there. What did she add? She added zero value into that. When you saw dark skin on Viv was doing stuff,
you're right.
she was active. And then light skin on Viv came. It was just like, I'm just trying not to get fired. Sure. Okay.
So did they give her the same personality?
Fucking hell no.
So how do you do that as a writer? Do you just kind of just pick up when you have to replace somebody? You say, hey, do the same thing that she did.
I feel like they were like, hey, Will doesn't want you to talk. And they were like, okay. And it was like, just take this check. You're getting a lot of money.
Yeah.
We're already going to hit 100 episodes. Okay, you'll never really have to work again. No, I'm good. I'm got it. Because she came in season 3.
Yeah, they did. They split it.
And they did 3 more seasons after that.
Right.
She did 4 seasons. She was great. But she didn't have what was her job?
Before that?
Yeah, what was light skin on Viv's job?
Yeah.
What was dark skin on Viv's job?
Yeah.
Dark skin on Viv was a teacher. She wanted to go and do her.
Oh,
she has classic scenes.
And that baby grew up quick as hell.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was like, hey, man.
Will just was first year of college, baby Nikki 5. You're like,
Came back.
all right. But Will's still in college.
Yeah.
Like he just graduated high school.
What's funny is it Janet Hubert?
Jane Hubert.
Jane or Janet?
I think it's Jane. I think it's
Janet.
Janet. I think you're right,
Hubert.
Janet Hubert.
So she got pregnant in real life. So they had to implement that in the show. So they was like, damn, we got to create scenes around this dick and that. So now that she was pregnant vocally through the lines, it was like, well, you had a baby now.
Right. I just remember Will coming down first sibs. It was like, I think it was Jazz. Like, you should look different after having that baby.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, great.
Yeah. I think we need to do like a video of all the. How did y'all acknowledge the new character of a movie I like when Don Cheadle replaced Terrence Howard.
Oh, just they went and found the darkest dude. They wasn't even trying.
Yeah, and what he said was, yeah, it's me. Let's get over it. Let's get past it. Because that was a twofer. As in, he said, what are you doing here? Robert Downey said, what are you doing? It was a, you remember the scene, right? It was
Yeah.
It was a court scene. He's like, what are you doing here? He's like, hey, it's me. Let's get over it. Let's get past it. We got that's the least of your worries. And they just skip past it. I was like, yes.
That's how you address it.
I love it.
I don't. You were saying something like, as a writer, how do you do what? How do you address it?
Because essentially,
Hey man, all that. Congratulations on your caffeine show. All that, man.
raw
All that.
with a sick one.
You've been trying to sell this show. I've had people I reached out to weren't serious, and you got it sold.
Did that, man. I did it.
Come on,
I
bro.
appreciate you, brother.
When you air Tuesdays,
Tuesday.
Come
Tuesday.
on, man. On
Thank
caffeine.
you, brother. Thank you.
Forget all that. Forget Don Cheeto. Forget Tony. Starts about Dion Lay.
Hey, even though this is the second episode, we this right here will already be shown.
It's all right.
It's already be
Catch
shown.
up on them.
Yeah, I don't know why. I ain't
What
promote.
you know about
that's
that?
Why I needed. That's why I needed Mo to, because Mo be always like, when she's at Daddy Issues.
Oh, she be telling you. She be
hey,
like, y'all got this. Oh,
promote,
yeah.
Promote this.
She be like, the Patreon to live. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, show that I've been pitching for the longest, trying to find a home for. I was trying to go big, Netflix, TNT. I always had caffeine there, and I was like, I want to go bigger, but I feel like this being on caffeine is a nice platform to kind of still catapult the idea. So what's great and crazy about this is I didn't shoot it as episodes. I shot it as a concept trailer, and I edit the concept trailer to pitch to people. And then Caffeine was like, we want that. I was like, oh, all right, let's figure this out. And then we had to go back into the lab and create the episodes. And when I say this is an experience, man, I love it. And
I'm very upset that you asked me to actually be on the episode way after that you did the original ones, by the way. It was an afterthought. But yet, I couldn't make the one today.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because people were asking me, like, why didn't people will try to break up your friendship.
They say, why aren't you on the
Yeah. Like, people will try to break up your friendship.
Hey, man, it's kind of rude that he ain't had you on this episode.
Like, y'all do a podcast again and had you on? I was like, what?
No, so the original one was terrifying because it was like, I need to test this out.
Yeah.
To see who can, not test it out, but to see if this thing works.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't in control. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm recording, I have the sound, the camera, the lights, and then my friend was like, oh, I got this. Let me handle this. So, you sure? Because then I'll worry about the talent and stuff.
Right.
I'll worry about the questioning. So when I was kind of released the technical stuff, now I'm like, okay, I don't want my friends to be like, this shit is a shit show. So let me kind of like cautiously grab people and make sure this
You
works.
took like the phase 4 Avengers. They said Hawkeye ain't busy. She-Hulk over here. She needs something. Bitch, Kate Bishop. She's
Exactly. I don't want. It's not a life threatening. Code 10.
Yeah.
It's like
do I need Tony Stark for this?
And I was really scared of getting the heavyweights to come on. And then, of course, I still got some people like, CT the first time and Tangerine and, Britt Taylor. But I was all the other people I didn't really know. That's kind of like, I hope this works. But then the second time, I was like, okay, now I figured it out. I think it looks good. You were literally the first person I hit up.
To do it?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
You were literally the first person I hit up for the second round.
Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think I don't know where I was going, but
you were with Tony.
oh yeah, I think I'm going to go do San Jose
But
or
then
something
you
like
still
that.
came back on that day.
Oh yeah, and I was like, damn, I could have made it. Yep.
Yeah,
I remember
totally.
that. Okay.
But yeah, I hit up everybody. Then I feel like it was male heavy. I could have got more girls. So
Next time, you sexist bastard.
yeah, it's free.
No, congrats, man.
It's
congrats.
free.
Is it free on the Caffeine app, or you have to pay for the app?
No, it's free.
Dope.
Caffeine is free.
You and Shantae, man, shout out. And CT, like, man.
Doughboy.
Yeah, the homies, man. I'm very happy and proud of you all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that.
I got a lot going on, too.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
The lives are still live, and it's so hard. It's just hard, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just really hard.
Yeah, you wrecked.
Yeah. I'm very happy for you, dog.
Tell the time again. It will be Tuesday, October 11th, 6 p.m. East Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the link because they definitely watch every time you click the link. They say, "Oh, this link is." I can say, "Click it now." They show how active that link is
at 8 p.m.
No, just now, just anytime.
No, I mean you aired Tuesday. You said 8 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Pacific Standard
Time. Yep.
Pacific.
Yeah, keep on clicking that link.
How and why do y'all live in expensive LA? Well, how is the harder question. The why is it's for this. It's so you can go sell a show somewhere. So you can write and direct and act and entertain. That's why. Mm-hmm. It's the whole idea.
You know, it's funny. Dream. I think if I'm not mistaken, when I had said I'm looking for talent, Mo had said, "Hey, I'll come out and do it." I was like, "Come on out here and do it." You said, "I'm not coming." she immediately bailed out. I'm not doing it. Football talk. How do y'all feel about your team today? I haven't. Don't say nothing about the Rams because I haven't watched the game yet. I watched the highlights. Do you want to talk about your Lions?
Well, this would be the next week. So I don't know. But I'm assuming we lost. Because last week we got beat 29-0 by the Patriots' third-string quarterback. So yeah, there's that. So that's been fun.
Wow. Yeah. And when people always ask, how do you live in Los Angeles and it's been expensive? I think it really is a mindset. The minimum wage is a lot higher than other places. But also, once you have an expectation of how much you need to spend and your rent is and your living, wages, you start to move differently. Like, yes, we have the same currency, but when you're in Dayton, Ohio, and your rent is $400 a month for a 5-bedroom house, you start to kind of move differently when it comes to finances. And then your grind is not as strong. So when you're in Los Angeles, like, okay, yes, I got $400 a day. I got to keep grinding. I have to keep figuring this out. And then sometimes you be like, I haven't gotten that grind. Let me get a roommate. So they pay half of it. Yep. We ain't something out there. Like, I got to get a third roommate.
Yep.
And then you just kind of figure it out. But when you start suffocating, like, there's a chance that I might not pay this rent. I got to figure out how to make this money versus like, I made my rent. I worked one day at work, one day at work, and I paid my rent. I paid my car note 2 days. And now I get to watch all day Game of Thrones.
Right.
So when you realize, like, okay, I got to figure this out, your grind changes. And when everybody has that mindset of a grind in your area, your circle, people are like, hey, you want to do something? You want to work with blah, blah, blah?
Right.
And so you want to do this podcast? I'll pay you, X amount of money. I got a job for you. And then people throw money at you.
Your goal has to outweigh your fear. Like, you got to have a goal that you're dead set on, that you're dedicated to, and you'll be surprised at what you're comfortable with. You'll be, like I told you, you guys know I've lived in a van and I never felt like I was a loser. I never felt like I was suffocating. I just said, this is a step. Everything's a step. But I know what the big goal is. Even when I have setbacks now, that, everything, you just have to take it in stride and be like, it's a learning opportunity. And there's another lesson in here. And you got to just be understanding that being uncomfortable is temporary for what you want. Like, yeah, you just got to be like, I just know I'm just like, here's the goal. I'm not done with the goal. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to move back because my goal isn't finished. There's a way to get here. I just have to keep figuring it out, keep grinding, as Lack said, and you find like-minded people. Your community is a lot of it, but I'm like, if you're too scared to go take a risk, and hey man, you can't be scared to be homeless and live here and follow your dream. You got to really know, like, I can stop making money today. If all your clients stopped and everything stopped, like, you know, we're people who make money based off someone hiring us. It's not like we go clock in somewhere. So, you know, it's and
money is always there.
Right.
When I tell you Los Angeles, the money is always there. But if you find yourself sitting on your ass all day, you're gonna miss it.
All right.
People invite you out. Hey, and you have to advertise what you do on Instagram, because when people are lazy, like, oh, you need a comedian? Let me find one real quick. He can do it. Like so it's like,
how many times you been somewhere? How many times you been out somewhere and somebody was like, you'll see somebody you haven't seen in a minute and they hit you like, hey bro, you want to do such and such? And you be like, yeah, just like, just seeing you, like, it happens so often. You
so
be out.
lazy. They don't even think about the best person for the job.
Hey man, you want to do?
It was like, yo, like, so
I
did one show like a month ago. Hey man, I gotta get you on my podcast. Hey man, I gotta get you on my show. And just from that one show, people just like, yo, I gotta book you right now.
Yep.
It's just because they just like, I don't want to find the best person to do this.
Yeah, I'm doing a speaking engagement next Thursday.
Okay.
It's somebody saw me on the live and they were like, yo, I got this. I forgot what the company was called, but they were like, can you come talk to these at-risk youth?
At what?
At-risk youth.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah. No, they're like, it's like a program where, like, you know, they try to channel these at-risk youths into,
why you keep saying it like that?
Because that's what they kept saying, at-risk youths into entertainment. And so they were like, yo, you come talk to them and tell them about the grind, what you experience as a writer, producer, and actor, and all sort of stuff. I was like, yeah, y'all think it's it's like, you guys got it good in here. What you can't get out this bitch and have to handle these people. It's like, you guys got it great. But I look at those things like, that's just, you keep doing stuff, somebody else will call you and they'll be like, yo, can you do this? Can you do that? And I'm like, yeah, man, you just keep working. You just keep working and work will keep finding you.
Yeah, 100%.
You just don't say no to shit.
And network, man, get out, man. People don't like, I don't like to do this.
I don't like going out.
Man, when I tell you, every time I go out, I get an opportunity to do something. Let's connect. Let me get on. Let me pay for this. Let's go out to dinner. Let me hear your ideas. Oh, I was looking for. I was just about to call you yesterday. Those little nuggets of, oh, thank you, ma'am. I was about to hit you up last week. Thank you for reminding me. Yo, can you do my show? Oh, hey, I just got a writing job for so we need another writer. So it's just like, people always are looking, not really looking, but they just like, oh, you're here. I'm drunk. I'm high. Let's talk right now. Let's do some headshots. So that just being in places will get you so far. I'm almost certain that some sort of connection at my birthday party, something happened with you, right? I'm just taking the gamble. I hope something happened. Like somebody said, hey, let's connect.
The only problem with me is that I'm such a hermit that I'm hard to get to. Like, I'm not hard to get to.
That's what I'm saying. But you were here. Did anybody have hey, I meant to tell you about this. Remember that time that girl did? You know, they brought up some sort of old memory, or we should do this.
Definitely, it's like memory stuff.
Right.
But nothing that it was like, you know, let's go do some work. But that's also a lot of me, because I'd be like, I don't want to talk to this person. I'm just such a hermit. Like, I shoot myself in the foot for mad opportunities, I'm sure, but I'm also trying to, you know, I think we talked about this.
Uh-oh. You're getting sad now.
No. I don't know if I can talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
But we'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
But it's just being more independent, like building your own.
Okay.
But anyways, because we talked about doing stuff that we actually need to lock down. Dion was supposed to send me a script a long time ago.
I was supposed to send you a script.
Yeah, you supposed to send me a script about the people locked in the trunk, remember?
Oh,
snap.
Okay.
Live on TV. You're live right now. Dion, they all selling in your face.
You could have said the trunk.
Huh?
You could have said the trunk.
I said trunk.
We said locked in the trunk.
Oh, that would have.
That's gonna be a soundbite. Like, what are you talking about?
You have the bodies locked in the trunk. You know what I mean? The ones that you have. It's all about who you know and where you are for many opportunities. Who you know is super real. And man, just being likable, and as Ben told me, he told me that I was just so reliable. That's why he calls me. And I was just like, damn, just for like being reliable.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. finding somebody reliable is
very rare.
Yeah, man.
Loyal.
Yeah.
If somebody gives you a foreign person, someone that you don't know, gives you a sexy compliment, how do you handle it?
A foreign person, somebody I don't know.
You don't know. Oh my God, Chaz, you are fine.
Not like a foreign accent thing.
Just a person you just seen off the street. Wow, in person, Chaz, you are fine.
Well, it happens often. And I take it.
Let's hear it. How do you take it?
I go, thank you.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at your smile.
Yeah, appreciate
look at the dimples.
My dimples. My daughter has my dimples. My wife loves them too. So you got to do in there.
Yeah.
Because they could be a spot. I don't even know anymore.
A spot.
Now I don't get compliments like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fuck this is? Who sent you? I grab her. Who sent you?
Hey.
You got 2 seconds to tell me who sent you.
It's hard to get back-to-back compliments, man. I got way too many compliments. And at first, it was
hard to get back-to-back compliments.
I said it's hard to get back-to-back compliments. I was at my studio, and there was a bunch of cheerleaders getting like headshots from across diagonal from my studio, and I went to go talk to the guy to ask him about his lights, like was they flickering? Because we on the same circuit breaker. And then he's like, "Yeah, it was happening to me too." I was like, "Yeah, because it just happened." I was like, "Is it messing up your shoot?" He's like, "Nah, luckily we on break." So by me coming back, he's like, "Whoo, okay, chocolate." And I was like, "Oh." So me being silly, I did not know who it came from. It was like six or seven girls. I was like, oh, that's what's up. All right, appreciate it, ladies, appreciate it. It's like, where you going? I was like, I'm about to go back to work. Oh, he got dimples too? Oh my God, yo, hold up, where you going for? I was like, I can show y'all the.
Dion pulled down his pants. I got meat. I got meat too. Oh my God, look at the gun. Oh my God. Maybe it starts with the pump. Oh, look at the hip action.
Is that the same nigga from Haunted House?
You look back.
And after a while, I was like, I'm running out of gestures. It went from like this, like, oh, wow.
You got it, because you got us to the only gesture to start. You just, I'm in vagina now. It's just, there's nowhere else to go but inside vagina after that.
Sweetheart, take a card. Take a ticket. We just getting started.
I don't get compliments like that, man. The most I get now is smiling skin, dimples every now and then.
Smiling skin?
Smiling skin.
Okay.
And I get a lot of compliments about my skin nowadays. And then, yeah, man. I don't. No one goes up to me like, "Hey, 5'7". Hey, 5'7", a little thicker than he should be for your height.
Thicker than he should be.
Nobody ever hits me with that. Hey there, almost buff.
Almost buff.
Hey there, you see a little more cardio, you be looking fine. No one hits me with those, you know. Hey there, Skechers. I see you with the Skechers on. Nobody.
Would you feel like it's an insult? She said that. Hey, man.
Now I'd be like, oh, you know comfort, don't you? No, that's a guy who likes to be comfortable.
I'm sensing sarcasm in your voice, man. Why you high-fiving your friend next to you?
If it was almost, I would start to feel good. Then I'd be like, oh, okay. I see what's happening.
All right.
I see what's happening there.
Okay.
Hey there, you almost cute. You're a little taller. All right. Okay. All right.
Wow, you almost got me.
Hey there, mid-size SUV. Okay.
Mid-size sedan.
All right. Okay.
Chaz, please keep up with that new segment. But that about what you said about Candy Rain.
But what? But that know about keep with the I've been killing these I've been roasting these old music videos.
Are you getting flagged by it?
What's interesting is that there's like this is what I've noticed, that if I do a reaction video and if it's mainly positive, But what happens, you'll see, like I'll show you on my laptop that you'll see something that'll say, well, it'll say escrow. Some will say ineligible to make money to monetize, and some will say in escrow, right? So one of the ones I did for Aaron Hall, like, because then you can do a dispute where I can say I'm not trying to claim this music, blah 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 blah, and it'll say in escrow, so it's making money right now. And then if you let it go, if it doesn't get responded in 30 days, you'll get paid out. Or if the person says you can use it, there's somebody I had to split with. But anything I did with Babyface was a no. Babyface was like, nah, ineligible to make money. I was like, okay, but I'm gonna keep doing them anyways. But anyway, it's pretty much me just roasting old 90s videos. It'd be some low budget ass videos, bro, in these 90s. But yeah. But like I was saying, I'm having a problem right now doing I keep saying, what is Ready or Not by Already 7? What's the group called? I never remember. Around 7? After 7?
I think they said it right there.
Which one?
Lil Run. Oh, she said Rutan.
Oh, Little Rotun. Hey, Little Rotun. After 7, yeah, that's more you put in there. I will keep going. Woo, shorty. I said that to somebody running the other day. You said what to somebody running the other day? Thicker than a Snicker? Wait, what'd you say? Hey, 5'7"? Dang it, my bad, Moyo. So anyway, that's the one I'm having a problem with trying to upload because they're like, no. But I might still be able to upload it. Or they might just give me what they call like a strike. So we'll see if they shut my page down or not. And then I just had to start all over, y'all. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? They can't stop you from building again. I would hate to start all over.
Your YouTube?
Yeah. We're almost at 1,600. You know what I'm saying? We're climbing. Okay. We're slowly climbing.
Hey man, let's give a warm, rousing applause to the incredible increased number of Chaz Rogers, man.
Thank you.
I would love to see where were you last year?
100. Had like 100 maybe.
That's great.
A year ago.
That's great.
Yeah, less than a year ago.
I had a YouTube page for maybe 10 years, and you have surpassed me.
Actually, when I started trying, and I was like, okay, let me do this and do that, and actually start like trying, because there's other things that I want, but actually, what I've noticed is that it's only going to be a few videos that get you more. Like one I put up with Izzy got 75,000 views. With that,
75,000 views.
Yeah, she got
on YouTube.
Yeah, because I put up a short.
Wow.
With Izzy.
How long was it?
19 seconds.
That's incredible.
And that was man. This is why this was so great, because this is when I had just came back from San Jose with Tony and them, right, and then. St. Louis was the next one that was supposed to be going on. But then we had this big ass argument between me and the other 5 of those bastards, right? Which I'm always still saying I fuck with them, but I don't, right? Because I love them, but I hate them. So I didn't go to St. Louis, right? So that Thursday that I was supposed to go to St. Louis and I decided not to, me and Izzy shot that video. The next day I put it up and it did 75,000.
On Instagram or YouTube?
On YouTube.
Wow.
And I was like, well, this is what we do now. I think it did 74. And I was like, this is what we do now. Me and Izzy make these videos. Yeah. But with that came 400 subscribers.
That's
like
crazy.
Right then and there. And then so some other ones would like do good and not do good. Because some of them did like not even 50. You know what I mean? Right. And then I was like, wow, it's crazy that it just depends on what hits and when.
Right.
But that's why also you just keep putting them out.
You gotta roll that dice.
Yeah, and then it's like, man, whatever video that you did before that didn't, when your page grows, just bring it back. I took the other ones down. I was like, I'm gonna save these when it grows, and I'll put those back up, and then it do well, And I was like, oh, okay, but I was like, man, had I went to St. Louis, I never would have done that with her. You know what I mean? Yeah. I never would have done that with her, and I was like, and I would have never known how good she was at doing it. Like, I'm really happy with her, because even though when I put on IG, Izzy got like 15,000 views off that one so far, and I'm just like, man, you're doing really good, kid. Because I don't have a whole lot of followers, you know. And then when I look at the insights, it's like 100 saved and all these other ones sent out, and I'm like, no, it was like really good. Yeah, so
that 75,000 is more than any video I've ever done.
Me too. That was easily the goal. I was like, yo.
I think the most I've ever did was 32,000. Like stuff that I did. Yeah. Like there was a time where I was using sound, like sound effects, and uploading them onto our page because I was like, if I'm using these sound effects, they're useless now because I don't use them for my editing. So let me just go ahead and redistribute them to other people. So if I upload it there, if y'all want them, y'all can have them. This be actually views like to my page. Yeah. So there's a couple of them. I was like,
super smart.
Yeah, there's a couple because I bought them from a site.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me go and put on YouTube. There's a couple of those that's like 475,000. But I'm not getting paid for them because they're just like 7 seconds. Yeah. So I think you got to be a certain length to get a.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is because the YouTube Shorts, I think they're just gonna now start paying people. But so the thing about YouTube Shorts that like really is dope is that once you're into these shorts and it's a cycle, if you get in that cycle, you're a part of this. You know what I mean? So then it's 19 seconds of that if it's interesting enough, right, for people to watch it. That one happened to be. So I'm like, okay, what did we do? Good.
How do you upload to YouTube Shorts?
It's really easy. It's just on your phone and
you put it's a phone thing.
You can only do it on the phone for now.
Got you.
So now, but since YouTube Shorts get so many views, which I haven't experienced, the other ones get that many views, but I think you have to have like 10 million views from YouTube Shorts to get, and they're gonna start pooling in all the money for everybody who makes like Shorts content.
Nice.
So if you're a part of that, then you'll be able to make money, but you have to have 10 million views on YouTube Shorts. But Shorts seem to be the way to go because it's their rival for TikTok and it's the rival for the Reels, and that's what they're pushing, you know. So, but it's actually like, you know, I remember those days of like, not necessarily Vines, like, can you do this in 6 seconds, right? Like that was like the pressure of trying to do a Vine video. But I was like, oh, it's enough time, and it's easy for Izzy to be like, okay, let me go these few lines out, and man.
Yeah, speaking of children, daughters in particular.
I love your freestyles with your daughter, by the way.
Oh man, dude, we got so much, man. We got so many freestyles. So that my youngest can really freestyle. But when I press record, I was like, damn it, yo, I really wanted that last one. I was like, yo, you got it. I'm like, okay, we got to record the next one. She was like, here we go. I'm like, Anywho, we recorded the vocals for the Christmas rap today. Today. Woo!
Got that fire, though?
Woo!
You going to play it for the people?
Not all of it. I'm going to play my daughter freestyling at the end.
Okay.
Let me see. Which one is it? Because I recorded her doing it. Let's see. Oh shoot, my Bluetooth is on. Yeah, I'm about to give y'all some raw exclusiveness. I had to record her because she's like, I'm about to go off, Dad.
Hey, she was feeling all that.
Yeah, cause the thing is, she sped it up because it was a lot slower. I was like, I like that because it was like a acapella rap.
Her energy was on 10.
Yeah, dude. She
was like, hold on, get it. That was your oldest, right?
That was my oldest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She was feeling that one.
Yeah, buddy.
Are they trying to? I know you said your daughter wants to audition and stuff like that and act, right?
My oldest is a performer. She only wants to act. My youngest wants to rap. She raps all the time. She writes her own raps. My oldest don't like rapping, but she can perform it. If I write it for her, she gives the best performance. So she enjoys acting. But it's so weird because the reverse, my youngest is always rapping. But when I say you have to act that line out, it's like hard to get it out.
When she puts 2 and 2 together, bro, she gonna be Kendrick.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick does such a great job of the performance with them.
Yeah, you can hear the voice. Bitch! You ugly as... You out of pocket.
Hey, she was gassing, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
that's my baby.
She was like, get it.
Yeah.
I said, oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, dangerous.
Well, yeah. I got that on the accident. I was not...
Are they on IG and everything heavy or not?
Yeah. My oldest is on IG.
She don't ever
I'm very cautious on tagging her on stuff because people are weird.
Well, yeah.
So I kid you not. Somebody was like, "Yo, I feel like niggas my age." It's like, "Hey, is it cool? I can follow your daughter?" It's like, "No." It's like, "Could you tag her?" Like, I want to see. Like, he made it seem like I want to see her career take off. I was like, "No, you gonna have to figure it out."
You don't have pants on right now, do you? I always think about that, man. Because me and I forgot this girl's name. She's a little girl. She's like 5 or 6, but she like blew up on IG. I forgot her name, right? And then me and Yo was talking because Yo follows Gabrielle Union, and Gabrielle Union, they had made a page for their daughter, right? And then I was telling Yo, I was like, how much money they making off of this? Because their daughter be getting brands, but I was like, but they got famous parents,
right?
And then when Izzy stuff started doing, I was like, man, I wonder if I should make a page for Izzy and see what it turns into. But then yet you got to do that. You know what I mean? I'm like, then that's like a part of what you do.
Right. You got to speak for her.
Yeah, you got to speak for her, and I'm posting for her. And then I'm like, who are we driving Izzy to auditions and stuff? And I was like, none of that is stuff that I ever wanted or envisioned for her, unless one day she woke up and she said, I want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it wasn't a thing that I was ever like. I was like, that just sounds like a lot. It sounds like it's too much for a kid,
right?
You know what I mean?
And it becomes stressful.
3.
And it becomes stressful because it's like I'm a kid. I want to eat yogurt and watch Coco Melon.
Right?
And he's like, no, sweetheart, we got to go to this audition.
Yeah, man. I was like, yeah, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, if Izzy really wanted to act, because right now when we do our little sketches, it's just pretend. I was like, oh, you got to pretend with this, we pretend with that. It's mad. And I like doing the adult stuff. You know what I mean? Like
being embarrassed and stuff, and getting like she telling you what to do and stuff.
Well, yeah, like I'm gonna do one where I'm gonna spoil it, but Izzy, she hands me a bag of money and she's like, if anybody asks, I've been napping all day.
That's
and I'm like,
funny.
Izzy, where'd you get this money from?
Funny.
And then you hear bing bong, and I'm like, Izzy. She's like, ah. She runs off, and I'm like, but it's stuff like that I
That's
go like,
funny.
this is no business being a kid stuff. I'm like, what is my 3-year-old into?
That's funny.
You know,
that's funny.
So it's stuff like that I go like, that's what's fun for me. I don't know if this works for kids, but for an adult watching their kids trip, you go like, oh, these guys are nuts. You know what I mean? And she delivers well, and I've been like, that's what's really been like my thing. Because then she's been like, is that funny? And I'm like, you get it.
Yeah.
And I go like, oh, that's the best part. And she's trying to be funny,
right?
And I'm like, oh, that's great.
When do you say it ain't it?
I always be like, you want to try it again? And then
no, as in like she's trying to be funny. And it's like, da da da. I'm like, that ain't it, sweetheart.
It's just the crickets. Hey, you know what? You should go over your ABCs again.
Because there's an age when it's like, oh, to like, that's what you're doing at the talent show. That's what you're going to do at the talent show.
Well, it's funny because she'd be like, these are my ballet moves, and they're awful, right? She's like, and you're like, hey, good job. But she has other talents. I don't have to go like,
let's do something more traditional, like as in like basketball. Seeing a 2-year-old like double dribble and then run up and then slowly put the ball in the leg. Oh, look at him!
Right.
But then you see like, I would say like 6 or 7, he's still kind of running with the ball. Hey,
like,
you got to dribble. You got to dribble. Now he's double dribbling.
Not with both hands.
And he'd be like, hey, maybe we should get him to play football.
Or golf. He's a golfer. This one's a golfer. This one's a golfer. Yeah.
Dad, you trying to kill my dreams? Yes.
Can you tell your kids you don't believe in one of their dreams?
Not now.
Let's say your youngest was like, yo, Dad, I know this girl, she got a record deal. She's 12. Okay, but she's a rapper performer, right? I want to go do that right now. So there's an open audition tomorrow. I want to go.
Rapping, yeah. Both my girls can rap.
What was it that she said your daughter can't do well yet?
She can't write.
Oh, okay. You talking about the oldest?
My oldest can't write. She can't freestyle. She can just listen to it and say, I got this. I can perform it. Okay. My youngest
can write.
Can't perform.
Can't perform. Okay.
But she can freestyle.
Yeah, so I always think about the thing where it's like, my kid's like, hey, I want to act. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, let's read some lines. And she's like, for arts. And you're like, hey, you can't get on stage. And that's what you plan on doing tomorrow? Art thou worth? It's like, this isn't a Shakespeare. It's not even Shakespeare. This is Augustus. What's that dude's name?
I kind of think this is Bible scriptures. For God loveth the world. What?
But you have to be like, all right, well, do you just support their dreams, just blanket support? Do you just,
It has to be to a point of rejection. Because it might work on their own, but when the world is like, nah. Like if you went from freshman to senior and you never got in the game, it's like, hey,
you want to play in college? Yeah. Like, oh, do you?
It's like, no. Listen, Dad. Everybody on the team is really, really good. I'm good, but it's like 1,000 LeBron James. It's like on this team. I'm really good. So when they gone, they gonna give me the opportunity.
And then they're a senior riding the bench.
Yeah,
and that had to suck. I couldn't. There's seniors out there who never got in. And I remember.
The funny thing is,
I remember watching cats being like, "What are you still doing?"
The funny thing is,
I'm part of the team. Yeah, I guess we need practice people.
The funny thing is, they kept making the team. As in, you never played, but they said, man, he's good enough.
But also, it's like, you need somebody to practice against.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's practice squad people who are world-class athletes.
Yeah.
Right? In the NFL?
Yeah.
There are people who are like
red shirt.
No, not even red shirt. Like, When you're on a football team, there's a practice squad, right? And then there's the cats who get in the game, and there's the cats who don't suit up for the game, but they're on a practice squad. They can get called up, right? But it's like, no, dude, I'm a practice tight end. Like, my job is to go against the starting defense,
right?
And try to
play for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah,
I never see you.
No, I'm on a practice squad, but that's a real six-figure a year.
I don't know about six-figure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had a homie. He was making $600,000.
It seemed like 80,000, yo.
No, I had a homie who was making $600,000 a year. He'd be on a practice squad, tight end. That's why I went to him.
Really?
Yeah. And there's people who get paid more.
This is what he said. Or
this is literally what he said. That's a fact.
You looked it up. You looked it up.
I bet you, man. Like, I don't think they can pay you a certain minimum. I'm sure there's a minimum.
Zupper said, "Dog, my mama told me my dreams are done when I was 13 and 14."
What was the dream though? And were you good at it? What was the dream? That's what I need to know.
You need to be his mentor and guide. If you believe in their skills, you should nurture it and hope you taught your kid well. Children also have their own minds. I have a 21-year-old, 17-year-old, and 10-year-old. Izzy is so funny and adorable.
Oh, thank you. Okay, here you go. The minimum weekly wage for players with 2 or fewer NFL seasons is $11,000.
See?
Okay, or the minimum is $200,000 for an 18-week stint on the practice squad. So I guess it just depends on how long you're going to play in that year, what they sign you to. When a player's on a full-time pay status for at least 6 regular season games, they have accrued a season for 6 games. So then you get 6 figures. If you don't make that, then the minimum they can pay you is $11,000. You imagine being in the NFL for $11,000? Like, to do that to your body?
Well, you think about it, $11,000 is not bad because you're not playing like all year. It's like, what, 3 months?
It is bad because, you got to go get a job the rest of the time.
Yeah. Let me see. I would say August, September, October, November, December. 5 months for $11,000 is not great. But you're also just practicing, though. So you're probably just going half speed like half the time, right?
Nah. Who going half speed? Like a day,
Hold
a game
on.
before
Is it a week? Is it a week or the entire season?
weekly.
Oh, that's great.
Minimum weekly wage for players with
That's
2
great.
NFL seasons is 11,000.
That's great.
But that's for. This one is great. If you get 18 weeks, if they say, "Correct, we're putting you on the practice squad for the whole season," the minimum you'll make is 200 a week.
200,000.
Yeah, that's if they sign you for the whole season to be on the practice squad. That's great.
Yeah.
And that's the minimum. So like I said, my homie said he was making 600,000, and then the minimum if you're under that is 11,000 a week. That's like, oh man, all right. After practice, you got to go work at Walmart real quick.
Right.
You got to go have a whole nother gig.
44,000 a month is great.
Shit. Not if it has to last you the whole year.
A month.
But it has to last you the whole rest of the year.
So what's 18 weeks a month?
Well, if like I said, if they're doing an 18-week, this is what minimum weekly wage per 2 or fewer players with 2 or fewer NFL seasons is 11,000. Yes, I guess it would be 18,000. I mean, 18 weeks.
Okay. Because like I said, when we practice, we didn't have no pads on, not pads, but like no leg pads. We just kind of like going through the motions. We doing our thing.
It's 200,000.
Yeah.
Taxes.
11 weeks.
No,
Yeah.
that's 18 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're under 2
Yeah.
seasons.
Come on.
And
Come
then
on,
it's,
Moyo. She got the same number. And then your manager, your agent.
You probably didn't have all those. You probably got none of those.
Yeah.
Taxes was going to kill you.
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't think so. Were you negotiating? This is the minimum. All right. I can't have this tax. I mean, I can't have somebody take 10% of this.
An artist had a knack for graffiti. She shot me down on that, starting making beats and told me I was wasting my time. She wouldn't entertain pro gaming now that I'm grown. She tells me, "Oh, if only." This is what you said. What did you do? Her dream getting crushed.
Man, I hope people who do listen, if they do have their parents or kids, my thing was always like, yeah, I'm gonna do this stuff, but I'm still gonna do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I'm still going to, because even when I started stand up, there's like, well, you gotta work or go to school, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop doing stand up though. You know what I mean? It was always like, I'm still gonna do this. I just gotta figure it out. But it was never a thing of we're gonna stop doing what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just like, you got to figure when people be like, I don't have time. Yo, you know what I figured out? This is crazy.
What?
I was having a conversation with somebody who's like, how do you find the time to write? They're like, how do you find the time to write? And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, how do you find the time to write? And I was like, you don't have time to write? And they were like, no, my day is crazy. I was like, yo, there's 365 days. If you write 1 page a day, that's 365 pages.
Yeah.
If you did a 90-page movie, that's 4 movies in a year.
Yeah.
That's 4 movies in a year. And somebody has the nerve to say they don't have time to write.
Long time.
I said, this is not for you.
Yeah.
That is not for you then.
Yeah.
Imagine doing 30 pages or 60-page drama. Like, you know how many you can do in a year?
Yeah.
And you don't have time?
Yeah.
That's insane.
They making excuses.
Man, that's a crazy excuse.
Did you lock the top lock?
Probably. I didn't. I like the bottom lock. I like the bottom lock. I'm a bottom, not a top. Is that Twiller trying to get in?
Yeah. You did too. I told you don't lock the top.
I didn't. Look, it's open. Twiller ain't got her keys, man. Twiller, she probably been drinking. She can't.
Come on, Twills.
She can't quite get the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about priorities.
Keep turning.
One day. I hope I didn't. Look, it's open. It's not even. It's about to open. It's turning. It's. Okay.
See what I'm saying, dude?
It's about to be my last day here. This is about to be my last episode.
I told you don't lock the top lock.
I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure she didn't knock. She's still looking for her keys. Let me read you guys a question. 18,011. Check, please. Then I have 34 weeks left in the year. You better be working out. Personal trainer. You put that money back in yourself. It's all about priorities in there. Why are you calling Twills out? Probably been drinking. Twills is a heavy drinker. My mama was the only person I wanted to please, and I've been over backwards to make her happy. That's where you messed up, Zoop. My bad, y'all. Sorry. So sorry about that. Did I lock the top lock?
No, she just
Oh, for real? So it wasn't me, huh? You see the I got to take around here? Yeah, my parents were not happy I wanted to do stand-up, but, you know, maybe Chaz been drinking. No, the facts that came out, it was not me. Toilet has weak wrists. She couldn't turn it. Eyes innocence. I know, right? What you say? It fucked a lot of opportunities. I missed on trying to make her happy. Yeah, man. I stopped trying to make other people happy a long time ago. The only person now I try to make happy, I don't really try for Izzy. It's just the wife, man. It's the only one I'd be like, it's so annoying. Would you get married again?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I would.
Marriages. I suggest everybody get married when everybody is like, this is what I want to do.
Everybody should get married when they're like 60, 50, 60.
As in, this is it.
As in, like,
I'm done.
I just want somebody to find me when I'm hurt. Otherwise, it's a lot. It's a lot. Meeting somebody's expectations every day is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. People shouldn't even expect this. Yeah, right?
I just thought about marriage. No, I'm joking.
Okay, white. What? Shorts. Oh, hilarious.
Who said this, dude?
Moyo again.
Moyo is childish.
I tell myself I could go back in time. Yeah, man.
Okay, white shorts. What's the white shorts mean?
She just, okay, white shorts. Okay, white shorts. We see you, white shorts. I remember who I saw was like, black people don't compliment, they just say what the thing is. She was like, she saw a little girl playing, okay, violin. It's like, it's not a compliment, but it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Black people are hilarious. Mm-hmm. I like y'all. Mm-hmm. I'm down.
What is if a person calls out a body part of yours, what is something that's not that's weird. I was like, okay, cheekbones.
Me be like, okay.
Like what is a compliment? It's like, I never heard that.
So okay, hairline.
Clearly don't have one. Hold on, I got you. What if your significant other was like, I actually like that you don't have a hairline, but I need you to grow it out? Would you be like,
is that her turn on?
That's her turn on.
I love receding hairlines.
I need you to grow that out and just line it up. And I don't mind this balding. I don't mind this. Would you do it?
No.
Really?
I gotta still live my life, and I still gotta be out. You know what I mean?
Not even once?
No, I'm always afraid of the gust of wind. Two things scare me. Gust of wind blows my hat off, or I get into a fight and somebody knocks my hat off. Ain't nothing worse than I don't need that in my life, bro.
The scuffle of a man who got his hat knocked off. You see the ball, but he trying to find his hat, but at the same time protect his face.
I'm not even trying to protect my face. I gotta find my hat. Because once it's off, I gotta win that fight. I can't get knocked out. My hat falls off and I lose.
And somebody say, "Oh, look at it!"
oh. Because they weren't ready for it.
Yo, seeing a balding man's hat taken off is like a titty.
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for all that. No one warned me. You was bald under there. No, man.
What was that?
No.
Oh, boy.
It's usually why anytime I ever perform, I perform bald.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, I'm not going to surprise the audience if this thing flies off. They're like,
you do an act out like, now
they're laughing at me and not with me anymore. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. Make your jokes. You know? We're not doing that.
Oh, boy.
If somebody said, okay, Widow's Peak, I would be so thrown
Who
off.
said that?
More, you got the Widow's Peak? I'm excited to get married. I'm 2 months away from time now. Well, congratulations, Zoop. I'm excited for you.
Zoop is excited about this.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
Are we invited?
We got to go to Australia, I think. Where's the wedding at,
December
Zoop?
12th.
December 12th.
Yeah, we all coming, man. Can we please get an invite up?
I know a man who loves a widow's peak and a little hair on the lips.
Little hair on the lips. Hey, sweetheart, you mind if I kind of just lick around your widow's peak?
Let me lick your stash, girl.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, I remember, I think it was Ben was telling me that, like, they used to say some girls, like, yeah, little hair on the lip was sexy. We were like, oh, what kind of... I know. Calm down, I got you.
December 12th, we all coming. We pulling up.
We mobbing deep, bro.
You better not act like you don't know us either.
I know. I don't know what all these black people are doing here.
We coming like, hey.
His family's like, they're getting to rob us. No.
That's my peoples.
It's the Lack Pack and the citizens. We good. Because, we'll turn the Australian party out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where's that guy's pants at?
Yeah, okay, white shorts.
That's just Dion who does that.
He's always pantsless. They call him No Pants Dion. Lacking on the pants. Well, you're talking my language. Oh, yeah, you got that stash thief? Yo. I always feel bad for women with the stash. You be like, oh, dang, she got to shave that mug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it when it's like peach fuzz.
No.
You just kind of see it, but it's not.
The light hits it the right way.
Yeah, but it's not like a Eddie Murphy mustache.
I don't like it at all.
No,
I don't like my women hairy. If it's not on their head, and I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah. I used to like this girl, Bernadette. Hold on, what's her name? Bernadette.
No, Bernadette had a mustache.
Oh no, man.
Bernadette looked like her father.
No,
all the way through. She had sideburns, had gold teeth.
She had the sideburns. That's what I loved about her. She was the original
Ashanti.
She was the original baby hair. She had that, like, I don't know what she was. I think she might be like Mexican and black.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name?
Bernadette.
Yeah,
definitely black somewhere.
And she had like these long. It was kind of like a nice little taper that went like right here.
No.
Yeah, it was.
My Izzy's gonna be hairy, and I'm so upset. Yo's not hairy like that. I'm not hairy. Izzy's back. I kept asking them too. I was like, "Is this gonna go away?" They're like, "Yeah, she's 4, about to be 4."
Hair on the back,
and hair on her back and shoulders and arms have not gone away.
Wow.
And I gotta figure out. I'm like, okay, Yo's not that. Yo's really not hairy at all. So I go like, which person in her family like?
You don't know because waxing and laser hair removal is a thing.
Well, I know, but I've been with Yo for 5 years now. I know the
laser hair removal could have started before that.
No, she didn't. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't, because we were trying to figure out where is she getting this, and I highly doubt Yo would be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where? But I'm like, man, it's like, and then I keep wondering, like, I should just shave her back.
What's crazy is my dad has hairy legs and I don't.
I don't either.
I just don't have, my hair don't grow.
Dude, I hardly have armpit hair, chest hair. I am not hairy at all.
That's impossible.
I have some. I don't have a lot.
God messed up.
Why? What do I need armpit hair for?
I mean, you don't need it. You need it, but
what do I need it for?
Because it.
What do I need armpit hair for?
It blocks.
It's like, oh, my pits are so cold in the winter time. What do I need? What do I need armpit hair?
I'm not answering the question because I want to be a buffoon again. Because my logic might
What's
backfire.
The logic? What's the logic?
My logic might backfire again.
What's the logic? Why do I need armpit hair?
I don't know. I thought it was to hold. Now that I say it, I was like, just.
What is it like? Come on.
I thought it was to hold sort of deodorizing objects in it so it can last longer.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So you're rubbing it in your hair so it can stay there.
So man has had.
That's what I'm saying. Now that I said it,
armpits.
Clearly Jesus was funky.
Oh, they were all funky.
I'm sure.
Oh,
it was normalized.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, we can stop this. Wait a second. Right?
It's holy musk. Oh man, yeah, that's why he likes fuzz above the lip. Oh jeez, peach fuzz above the lip. My hairline would not allow baby hair. Hilarious. Or bangs, so annoying. The peach fuzz is gone by like 5 to 10. Shoot, I hope so. Pheromones. What about the pheromones? In the armpit? Yeah, I'm not hairy either. Both of my parents aren't hairy folks. I'm Arabian. I got hair all over. Maybe Izzy's Arabian. Y'all are annoying. I've been super hairy. Thank God for
Fifi.
waxing and lasers. Cause yikes,
Fifi.
Moyo. Does anyone kind of like underarm funk? Does anyone kind of like underarm funk? No. No. No, bro, I literally have like 3 chest hairs, bro. I'm 37.
Yeah.
I get nothing here.
I have a lot of hair around my nipples. This is around it.
Not
They
your
hang-
chest.
No.
Just your
Well, it's
nipple.
like right here, and it goes like this.
You got the hairy circles
Yep.
around, the
Yep,
hairy
around my nipples. It
areolas.
don't go up here at all.
Then I got hairiolas.
Areolas, yo. Areolas.
Oh snap! Yeah, man.
But yeah, my nipples, man. Oof, my nipples be sensitive.
So you're a guy who likes her nipples licked.
I do.
A girl has to just take the hair. You don't trim the nipple hair.
That's up to her.
She just got to be like,
A lot of women like the hair.
oh my god.
It's not falling off. I'm not. It don't have alopecia on my chest.
She's gonna get some
No,
with the lick. Here you go. Yeah.
I don't have alopecia on my chest.
You ever get a girl's hair back there from going down and be like,
Yo, this
It's
is a discussion that I need to talk to you
let's
about.
do it. Let's do it. I don't know how
Alright.
much time is left on this thing.
No,
Do I need to leave?
it's up to you, man.
It's about to get dirty.
So it was on the Breakfast Club. I understand what he was saying, but people acting like this doesn't exist. They said, Joe Coy said, have you ever went down on your girl and you happen to come across a tiny speck of toilet paper?
Oh, definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
And then everybody was like, ugh.
Definitely
Yeah,
happens.
no, that's disgusting.
Definitely
It was
happens.
like, it has to be in the front. It's weird in the back. That's
Well,
wow.
in the
weird.
butthole. Yeah. Definitely in the front.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah.
And it was, and all these callers was like, what type of women y'all do? What? I was like, dude, it happens.
If you're with somebody that much, that often too, it'd be
it
like,
happens.
I caught her on the slip
Yeah,
up. She
yeah.
didn't rush to the bathroom. I got her.
Yeah.
And she was like, I didn't know that was. They don't know. I don't go like, ew, what is this?
See, yo, man, everybody hating on here.
This has happened to every woman. This has happened.
It's not like we didn't choose this.
Yeah.
We didn't choose this.
Yeah.
It happens because a lot of times women, when they shave and they wipe, that stub will snatch some hair.
Yeah. That's never happened with till you get married, Zoop. She's still trying to make sure it's all good, but you catch them. You just catch them sometimes. You be like, no, I didn't. Blah, 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 blah.
And it's not like a whole roll. It's like a little tiny
Little
tiny little peck like that.
What are you doing on there? You all good. You're trying to get it off.
Close. Yeah, real quick. Logan and your boy is texting me right now.
Oh boy, business. The
Noah,
lactose business.
It's all good. We can wrap it up. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. You wasn't ready. See,
I was ready.
He
I was
not
waiting
ready,
on it.
man.
I
was
popped
like,
up at the right time.
He did pop up.
he did
See,
pop up.
I was waiting on it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for watching another fantastic episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Oh, you
I was not.
This nigga right
Was this who you? I didn't know you.
hate you so
My
much.
bad. But you. I said what? I thought you were gonna say something. I'm ready now. I thought you were gonna do something else. I thought you were going into a whole different thing.
No,
My bad,
I
dog.
was wrapping it up
I
like
missed-
a condom, man.
Oh,
Come
my
on, man. I'm
bad.
trying to do safe sex out here.
All right, I'm ready
trying to
this
wrap it up.
time. I'll do the thing.
All right, you
All right,
gonna
thank
start-
y'all for watching the episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
Nigga, how you feel about
Why
yourself?
are you so
doing it by
petty,
yourself?
Dion? Why? You always talk about Chaz grow up, and this is where we're at right now.
Yeah, childish Chaz.
Man, come on.
Here we go. You go for it. This is you never.
All right. Thank you all for watching another episode of Lackaroni Chaz. Check, please. You guys catch us next week. And if you're watching on the live, you're on Lactose Entertainment. So thank you. If you're watching here, you're watching on my YouTube. So thank you as well. Please like, subscribe, tell your homies, tell your friends. And then please tell people about Deion's wild facts.
Okay.
Like we need people. I want people to chime in. The first wild thing Deion said today was Michael Jackson younger Michael Jackson's a better singer than older Michael Jackson. That was the first recap that we did.
Younger Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, make sure you guys please tune in and watch What You Know About That.
Yeah.
Which will be on Caffeine.
Come on.
Every Tuesday.
Let's go.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Click the link, watch us, search the name.
It's free.
Yep.
All Def channel.
On
All
Def's channel.
Come on.
All right.
You don't get better than free.
Love y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Toodaloo.